are this week's top stories. Fourth edition of the Sports Industry Awards honors top industry leaders. Gulf Multi-Sports hosts Aquathlon at the Emirates Palace. Arab fashion designers showcase their eco-friendly designs at Arab Fashion Week 2016. And on Celebrity Fit, we have on-screen and off-screen couple James Reid and Nadine Lustre. I'm Rosina, you're watching What's Up. Sports 360 successfully held the fourth edition of Sports Industry Awards series. This event was an official celebration of the leaders, decision makers, organizations, facilities and campaigns that have contributed to the development of sport in the region. The 2016 edition of the SPIAs has 14 categories. These categories recognize the lofty achievements in the sporting industry in the Middle East, rewarding those that have excelled across all the diverse sporting segments. Physique TV's Steve Patrick was there to celebrate with the awardees.
I'm here to witness the much-awaited Sports Industry Awards for 2016. And we at Physique TV are very privileged to be a part of this very important event. It's the official celebration of leaders, decision makers, organizations, facilities, and campaigns that help contribute in the development of the sport for the past 12 months throughout the region. Didier Bruin, publisher of Sport 360. First of all, Didier, thanks for joining me.
Thank you.
First question would be, why are we having this kind of awards tonight?
Well, we created the Sports Industry Awards now 4 years ago. That's the fourth edition tonight. And the idea was really to reward the people behind the scenes, you know. In the sports world, most of the time it's the athletes that get the awards, but there's many people who work behind the scenes and make it possible in a way. So we felt, you know, the Sports Industry Award, that's their opportunity to shine, to be in the spotlight, but also it creates this sort of virtuous circle where people, you know, benchmark themselves against others and then try to improve what they do. And I think it benefits the entire industry.
Gan, could you tell me, like, how are the winners for this year, 2016, have been selected?
Well, it's a submission-based event, so companies or individuals submit their applications, and depending on the categories that they choose. Then we have got a judging panel, which is based off this year 22 industry experts, and there's 3 levels. There's the gold, silver, and bronze, and the entire judging process is audited by Deloitte to ensure transparency and impartiality and credibility in the results.
How different is this year's Sports Industry Awards from last year?
I think probably if I had to single out one thing, it's probably becoming more and more regional. You know, this year we had entry from Saudi, from Kuwait, and also from the Levant, from Jordan, Lebanon for the first time. And I think for us it is really our biggest objective now to make sure this event becomes more and more regional.
For next year, for 2017, what can we expect?
Well, as I said, probably more, more regional entries, more regional participation. We also, every year listen to the feedback we get from the people attending the event, We also monitor very closely the changes in the industry, and we look at the category. We've got 14 categories, and whether or not we need to change some of these categories, to again introduce some new ones that reflect more the changes in the industry. And also one of the big changes that happened in 2015 for us is that we launched an Asian edition of the SPIA, which took place in Manila last year, and the second edition of the Asian event will take place in Bangkok in October. So obviously we're gonna continue growing in Asia as well.
Best outdoor indoor facility in the UAE right now. We got Zayed Sports City. How do you guys feel?
Delighted, absolutely over the moon.
We're thrilled. We're very happy.
Yeah, we're very proud at Zayed Sports City.
For the past 12 months, you guys were the best. What should we expect for the next year coming?
This year is going to be our record year. We've got so many more programs, so many more activities, and we've got a few events coming up.
And what do you think sets you apart from other outdoor indoor sports facilities?
Firstly, it's a team we have. We've got a fantastic team on site, and it's all about customer service.
We got a proud gold winners of the best sponsorship of a sports event. We got HSBC. First of all, congratulations, David.
Very much. It's a pleasure. It's really exciting to win the award.
How do you guys feel right now?
You know, this is the 4th year in a row that we've won this. The HSBC sponsoring rugby worldwide is a great opportunity for us. Hard work, teamwork, and to win this award tonight for our work around here for the Rugby Sevens is really a great honor. We have a good relationship with the UAE Rugby Federation. We have a really important grassroots program where we're developing Emirati talent. So it's not only that event where you have the professionals, but it's really that grassroots event where we're building the rugby as well.
We got Bounce Middle East right now winning 2 awards. We have the best indoor sport and recreation facility, silver, and they got a gold award for the best use of social media in sport. First of all, how do you guys feel about it?
We were overwhelmed about the awards that we got tonight.
Yeah.
I believe our big boss is more overwhelmed than us.
Yeah, Ross, how do you feel?
It's an incredible achievement. We do everything in-house ourselves, so the team have done a really nice job. I mean, we're always trying to smash it out and take things to the next level, and that's exactly what we've done this last 12 months. We're going to keep taking things to the next level. We're always thinking about new innovations, and that we're going to be opening up in Abu Dhabi, Al Ain, all across the region, and that just taking trampoline to a whole new level. Super tramps, dodgeball, big bag, Hollywood stunt grade, airbags, you name it, we've got it.
Social media-wise, you guys have won a gold award.
Yeah.
What do you think is your edge among others?
Well, we have a great team doing social media, and I guess that's one of the things that, set us apart from the other nominees.
What a remarkable and rewarding evening for the sport community, setting new standards in the international sporting arena. That's all for now. I'll see you guys next time. This is Steve Patrick, and that's What's Up.
A fun aquathlon for the entire family, organized by Gulf Multisports, was held at the open water lagoon of the picturesque Emirates Palace. Physique TV was there to bring you the highlights.
We've got 4 different race categories, and that allows us to have entries with kids from the age of 4 all the way up to in their 70s, which today I think one of our oldest competitors is around 60. So we have 300 people here today. A lot of them are juniors. They represent about half of the field across the junior events. The Aquathlon series as a swim and a run represents that multi-sport. So the unique thing about this event is that we bring it to a 5-star destination, and you look at Emirates Palace here, it's a fantastic location, the water is just beautiful, and it's a lovely run course around the grounds here of Emirates Palace Hotel.
It's the first time I do an aquathlon in all my life, and I came from Dubai for it, and it's really interesting, although I felt like I was almost dying, but it feels good. Hoping for the triathlon next time. Actually, it's very interesting. I've been here in UAE for 5 years, and I've seen the improvement of the events, and everybody's pushing more and gets more busier. On the internet, we can see more events coming up. So it's much more interesting to be in the whole area of Middle East in here now if you're interested with such sports.
Well, at first I thought the water would be really cold, but in the end it was okay. Then I saw fish at the bottom of the ground, and then I wanted to get out as quick as possible. I like running and I like swimming, and my father, he does triathlons, so he always wants to do one with me, and I thought this could be something I would manage, so I took part with him.
Actually, I do a lot of triathlons, especially international for UAE. So I came here today. It's like a training for me for my international Australia and Japan races. After joining this event, it will keep people training hard. Some people they might do it the first time. So the next few days they will just wake up in the morning and say, why we don't go for a run or for a short swim. So it will become like a hobby for them, and it's good and healthy.
Every season we're growing, and we're growing in a number of different ways. Our events are getting bigger and better. We're getting more participation. In October we had around 400 people. We've just hit the school holidays today, so we're a little bit down on numbers today. I think just over 300. So we've got a good growth path to grow the participation, and incorporating, especially with the kids, and having a focus on getting more and more kids participating in events, because let's face it, they're the future of health for us, and they're also the future of the sport. In addition to that, when we're growing the events, we're looking at growing them by distance and adding in some unique aspects to some of these events as well, and some unique locations. So we've moved the second race of the season around. We've had it out at Saadiyat a couple of times, and stand by, we'll have a good location in December this year.
Sweating it out at the gym should not stop women and men to look their best while working out. This is what the fitness-inspired fashion show hosted by Warehouse Gym wanted to prove. Aside from the urban yoga session and burn workout that attendees were able to participate in, models walked the gym halls to showcase the latest trends in sportswear.
And what we've done this morning is we've chosen a really hip urban gym environment in which to showcase the collections and show how they can be worn and how they look within the sort of workout environment. Fitness is now a lifestyle. Everybody wants to be fit. Fitness lifestyle is part of everybody's nature now. And they buy clothes that are comfortable, they want to work out, or they want to go walking, or they want to just be out and about. They wear, there were some really cool fitness clothes now. I mean, in the old days, or 10 or 12 years ago, tracksuits were a little bit boring and it was all quite heavy materials, but now you get some really cool, very high-tech materials that have been created, and it is like wearing fashion. I think if you look at what Sheikh Mohammed, His Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum has announced, there are two things that he's really focusing on this year for the UAE. It's fitness and reading, and he wants people to be active and enjoy a healthy and active lifestyle. And I think fashion and fitness absolutely do meet. And as I say, everybody that works out, whether they're teenagers, older people, young, married couples, single, they all want to look good when they're in the gym.
So this morning I put the guys through a burn workout, which is our signature high-intensity interval training class. This morning we did the full body workout, but we have 4 different workouts that we do. We have a lower body workout, an upper body workout, a core workout, and then the full body workout. Each workout consists of 4 different stations. We've got the treadmill, the suspension trainer, the rowing machine, and the bench. And this unique blend of high-intensity interval training on the cardio pieces of equipment and high repetition, hypertrophy training is a really good blend of fitness to ensure people get results. The beauty of the workout is that it's self-regulated, and what that means is you choose your intensity. So I'm going to give you a benchmark for things like weights to use or how many reps you should be doing, but ultimately it's up to you. So it's pretty much user-defined, which means everybody's going to be working at their own level. So regardless of your fitness level, skill level, ability, you can come and work out as hard as everybody else.
This morning we did crossover to yoga. It's a program that I've put together combining mobility and flexibility for athletes using yin yoga poses. So rather than working on just stretching muscles or strengthening muscles, we actually work on the connective tissue, fascia, so that we can get more mobility and more flexibility. We generally work on releasing the lower body around the hamstrings, the hips, and the lower back. We do some upper back releases as well, and these are generally the places where people that work out or people that sit at desks are mostly tight. So it's great not only for athletes that come to the gym every day, but it's great for people that sit at desks all day or people that just move in everyday life, because sometimes we don't realize that we are carrying stress in our bodies, and that's what creates lack of mobility and lack of being able to move well. One of the aspects of holding these poses for such a long time is you have to focus and breathe, and athletes that compete need this kind of mental clarity and focus as well. So it's great for them to train their brain as well as their body.
Summer is fast approaching, and for most people, it's time to soak up the sun. But before you head to the beach, listen up to what the doctor has to say to prevent sunburn.
Doc, I have a question. I love going to the beach, but every time I go to the beach, I get sunburn. What can I do when I get sunburn to treat it? And what's the best SPF lotion to protect myself?
Sunburn can happen to any skin type, but definitely it's more happening with those with what we call type 1, type 2 skin, basically fair skin. All of us, we do have pigmented cells, and the role of pigmented cells is basically to protect us from sunburns. And those who don't have that much amount of pigmented cells, they are very prone for sunburn. And the problem with sunburn is not only what's happening during the sunburn, In fact, the consent is later on. All of our bodies does have what we call like memory card, which can recall sunburns, and definitely those who are getting repeated sunburns, especially fair skin, those who have lots of moles, might be prone in the future for developing skin cancers. So the instant reaction from sunburn can be more as a blistering, itchiness all over the skin, peeling of the skin, redness of the skin. All these are temporary, and I said the main reason for it is basically there is no protected pigmented cells. And of course, the longer that the person will be staying outside without sun protection will be more prone for sunburn. Staying in the shade, that's extremely important, and also by applying the proper sunscreen. What I mean by proper sunscreen, something SPF, sun protective factor of between 30 to 50, and ideally should be water resistant sunscreen, especially if someone who's going to the beach and is going to swim, and so they have to use something as water resistant. And also the reapplication of sunscreen. Sunscreen will be enough for protection for approximately 2 hours. So reapplying the sunscreen after 2 hours is important in order to give the effect. And also choosing the right type of sunscreen that suits the skin type. So in this way we avoid sunburn from happening. And also by increased fluid intake. Lots of amount of fluids will be lost when someone who's outside, especially if the temperature is very hot. So that's important to drink a lot of fluids. So the treatment of sunburn depends on the severity of the sunburn. Basics is basically by taking antihistamine to reduce the itchiness, and by applying a repairing cream that to soothe down the skin. That's also something helpful, or even using a mild moisturizer. If the condition is so severe, sometimes unfortunately we need even to give systemic or oral medications like oral steroid for short course.
Welcome back to What's Up. I'm Rosina. The second edition of Arab Fashion Week focused on promoting art through fashion as well as climate change by encouraging eco-friendly designs. Held at the luxurious gardens of the St. Regis Hotel in Dubai, the event showcased some of the best Arab designers in the region.
Today we are celebrating the second season of the Arab Fashion Week here in Dubai to promote the Fall/Winter 2016 collections. We opened the first day by that first kids wear show, which was very stunning. The kids were really amazing, and then we opened actually the ready to wear, the ready couture collection by the Emirati designer from Abu Dhabi, Hamd Al Fahim. The collection was really outstanding and beyond expectations. For starting to motivate the designers to create an ecological fashion show, fashion outfit. And we are hosting at the Dubai Ladies Club the first workshop, which is happening in the Arab Fashion Week. And we are going to have fashion talks with the designers, including the president of the Camera Nacional de la Moda and the Arab Fashion Council. The Domus Academy will be with us, and the author of the Fashion Icons book. We are going to launch the competition for a fashion scholarship to study fashion management in Milano. The Middle East has been always a saturated market for consumers, and it is, I believe, the most important market for the fashion designers, even if they are from Paris or from Milan or from New York or from London. They all aim to have a platform in the Arab world. The Arab world has very big population, they are very wealthy population, and they have high potential power of consumption, of buying. Then the Arab Fashion Week becomes very fertile platform for all the designers around the world to come and launch their collections. I look forward that the Arab Fashion Week is always growing, and now we are among the big 4 fashion capitals, and hopefully we'll be one of the 4 fashion capitals. Now we are 5 big fashion capitals, but we hope to be always the first. Inspired by His Highness Sheikh Mohammed, we only would like to be the first.
For this week's fitness challenge, we asked UAE residents to perform a unique exercise called medicine ball side slams.
Hello everybody, tonight I have a very exciting fitness challenge. Let's find out how many residents can perform medicine ball side slams in under 1 minute. Let's go. Okay, I'm with Mike right now and he says he can do 75 of these in under 1 minute. Let's find out if that is gonna happen. Hi, what's up buddy?
How are you? Fine?
I'm fine, how about you?
Fine. I know you did. How many you did?
50. I personally did 50 in 60 seconds, so let's find out. You can do 75?
No.
Really?
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe, okay, let's find out. What do you do by the way?
Coach.
Coach?
Coach Mike.
Coach Mike, I love that term. Okay, Mike, you're from?
France. French.
Aha. Bonsoir. Je m'appelle Steve. All right, ready, here we go. For the French people watching, this is your time. He's your man, is gonna shine right now in 3, 2, and 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 30, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 49, 50, 51. Let's go. 52, 53, 54, 55, 3, 2, 1. It's done. It's done. Feeling good?
Yeah, I bet you.
Yeah, you beat me. Congratulations for that one. And thank you for joining my challenge.
This number.
And thanks for joining the challenge. Okay, as a fitness coach, what do you think are the benefits of this kind of workout for your clients, or for people actually?
This is really good for your core, really good cardio training, so it's really good.
Why do you think this is a good workout for the core?
Because each time you're twisting, so good for the obliques, good for your cardio because you're increasing your heart rate, good for your coordinations, so many skills.
So aside from just simply burning calories, you're also developing stamina and anaerobic endurance, right?
Exactly. It's complete. So yeah, you can squat, you can do many things. So twisting, arms, you can put it heavier, lighter.
So would you recommend this kind of exercise for people who would like to lose weight?
Could be, yes, but you have to be careful when you do it for your shoulders and for your back. But yes, you could.
So it's a total body workout?
Yes, it is.
Fantastic. Thank you very much, Coach Mike. Okay, another challenger with me right now seems to be very strong because based on his muscles, I can say this guy pretty much works out a lot. What's your name, man?
My name is Sajay.
Sajay, right. Do you think you can do a lot of medicine ball side slams?
Yeah, I think so.
How many do you think you can do?
No idea. Let's try.
Do you work out or do you play any sport or what?
Yeah, actually I'm a personal trainer.
Oh, okay, that's pretty amazing. Well, I'm sure you can do 100 of those.
Okay,
let's see. Here's the timer. Let me just set it up. Ready for this, buddy?
Yeah, sure.
3, 2, 1, go! Power, power, higher, come on, higher, higher. Let's go. Oops. Please don't hit me. Please don't hit me. Six, 5, 4, 3, 2, and we are officially over. All right, how's it?
Yeah, that's cool. It's a little bit tired.
How's the exercise so far? What muscles do you think have you worked out?
I think in the shoulder and even my lower back I feel it a little bit.
What do you think are the health benefits of doing this side slams?
I think this is good for your abs as well and even your shoulder. It's getting it's most of the time in the effect your heart is the intensity.
So it develops stamina as well?
Yeah, exactly.
Will you do this every day?
No, not really every day, but every other day I'm doing.
That's fantastic. Well, thank you very much. All right, I'm here at Kusal right now, and he proclaims he's the strongest man in the country. We're going to find that out. Kusal, first of all, thanks for joining. Do you play any sport or do you work out?
Yeah, I play rugby actually.
You play rugby?
Yes, and sometimes I go to gym. This is what I do.
So this guy is a really strong man. I can't wait. I'm excited. How many side slams do you think you can do in 1 minute?
Let's see, maybe in a minute, maybe 20, 30, let's see.
20, 30? I can't wait. Everybody's watching. Here we go. Ready? 3, 2, 1, go! 2, 3, 4, 5. 39, 45 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and done. All right. All right, Mr. Rugby guy. So, how was the workout so far?
Actually, it's good. It's affecting for chest, abs, and the ribs.
Do you think for a rugby player like you, if you do this every other day, do you think you're going to be strong?
Yeah, of course.
Why?
Actually, it's because it's affecting for upper part. So if you continually do it, it will be good for you.
And it develops power.
Also.
Well, thank you very much, buddy. $100. This workout is really not a joke. It's really a test of your strength. So if you guys want to be powerful, do medicine ball side slams every day. If you can, well, that's all for now. I'll see you guys next time. I'm Steve Patrick, and that's what's up.
Yoga guru Dina Kfoury has always been drawn to health and wellness. Let's get to know her more in this week's Be Your Best Story. I'm with Dina from Yoga Ashram chatting about all things yoga. Dina, welcome to Physique TV.
Thank you.
Now, I've always been really interested in yoga. I'm not particularly flexible, so how do I get into the sport?
You don't have to be flexible to go for yoga classes. Actually, yoga is meant for people who are not flexible so that they can develop this area in their body. If you're a beginner, you haven't done yoga before, I would highly recommend you go for beginners classes and a special type of yoga called the Hatha yoga, which is a very slow-paced yoga. It teaches you the basic poses, the classical ones, how to access the pose safely, alignment, and how to exit the pose.
Now, being a yoga teacher is really exciting. You see so many different personalities, nationalities, all sorts in yoga classes. Now, my favorite yoga memory, or the favorite association, I guess you can say, with yoga is the movie Eat, Pray, Love.
Oh, yeah.
Now, is training to become a yoga teacher exactly like that?
Well, I had the same experience. I went to India for my teacher training, and I lived in an ashram where Julia Roberts lived. Not the same place, but I mean the same concept, same setup. Yeah, I was cleaning the floor, I was cleaning the toilets, preparing food, serving food, just like in the movie.
But why do you think you have to do that?
It's called karma yoga, where you have to be really good and do good deeds so that you can receive good energy. And basically, it's shedding the ego away. So when you go to the ashram, no matter where you come from, what's your background, what you do in life, you're there, you're a completely new person, and you have to offer things and do chores just like the others. So there are no levels.
Any crazy stories? Everyone's got a crazy story.
For me, it was getting sick for quite some time. It's just because my digestive system just couldn't handle the food there for quite some time. So that was the most crazy story I would even tell when I went for my teacher training. But it all went fine afterwards. So I completed my training. I'm certified now. It's all in the past, and I love Indian food.
How long ago?
I took my teacher training in 2009, so it was like 7 years ago.
Yeah. Now, with gym and fitness, I've got favorites. I've got favorite exercises. I hate leg day. I think most people do. Is it the same with yoga? Do you have favorites, ones that you don't really like too much?
For me, personally, it's back bends. I hate back bends, but I have to do them every day just because I hate them. It is said that stuff that you hate are the stuff that you need to practice. So for me, it's back bends. But I love legs. I love working the arms. Just don't tell me to work the back.
Now, with different yoga poses, is there degrees, like with training, for example, you increase your weights. So as you do more and more, you go higher in weight, your muscle gets stronger, and you have to change it up.
Is it the same with yoga? Does the muscle take different strains, different tensions?
Yes. In most of the poses you have varieties. It goes from the mild variety to the intermediate to the advanced variety. In yoga, advanced varieties are mostly arm balances. So yes, it takes time for the muscle to build up and to get that strength. And for beginners, you don't tell them to go upside down, for example. You don't tell them to go handstands. You just teach them step by step how to access handstands, maybe in a year, maybe in 10 years from now. So it's a little bit similar to bodybuilding. You don't go for like 20 kgs all at once. You start building strength. And it's the same thing with yoga, except that you use your own body weight to build strength.
Now, with something like yoga, I'd imagine that as a teacher or an instructor, you get to a stage where you want to go that much further, like with any career. What are the steps, or what is the progression as a yoga instructor?
There's no set or there's no time span where you tell yourself in a year from now, I'm going to be able to stand on one hand. Unfortunately, it doesn't work like that. Human bodies are different, so I can't tell you that your body is going to take like 1 month or 1 year. It does depend and vary from one person to another. It depends also on the diet. It depends also on the time you sleep and the healthy lifestyle, if you're leading a healthy lifestyle or not. And if you are practicing on a daily basis or at least 3-4 times a week, it differs tremendously from someone who goes occasionally to yoga classes.
James Reid and Nadine Lustre make up the very popular love team from the Philippines, Jadine. The two were recently in Dubai for a concert, which was part of their world tour. Physique TV's Amy Kitchingman interviewed the couple for this week's Celebrity Fit.
So joining me now are James and Nadine from Love Team Jadine. Guys, welcome to Dubai.
Thank you.
Thank you. So this is your first time here in the United Arab Emirates. How are you finding it so far?
It's beautiful. I mean, we're fascinated with all the tall buildings.
Yeah,
it's amazing.
Yeah.
We couldn't believe our eyes when we saw the Burj Khalifa.
No, you were like,
yeah.
Why is it so tall?
Yeah, the architecture here is pretty amazing.
Yeah.
And I heard that your fans are pretty amazing here as well, because I know that you had your concert, which was like a sellout, and your fans were screaming for 3 hours. Like, how did that feel?
Well, it was amazing. I mean, we're in UAE, and then it's sold out, the concert, so it's like...
It's a strange feeling when you're not even in your home country and your fans are there. You're in a completely different country, and yet the crowd is like that. Their welcoming is so huge, so it's very surprising.
I know firsthand your fans are like crazy here. Yeah, because actually our producer Jadine is a big fan, and I know she was at the concert screaming constantly too. So I know that you've got amazing fans here. So how do you keep your health and fitness levels up? Because I know that you've got such a dynamic and just energetic performance. So like, how do you keep fit for something like that?
Me, personally, I haven't been to the gym in such a long time. Since our soap started, our schedule has been very hectic. It's like every other day shooting for the soap, and then in between, like endorsement shoots, photo shoots, and all the other schedules.
For the length of the TV show we were doing,
there's no
it was
time for gym.
Minimal exercise. But before I was doing the show, it was really easy for me to keep up fitness, and the biggest part for me was dieting.
Yeah.
So that was the only thing that we had to stay in shape and stay fit was dieting.
Okay, so what was your diet like then during those periods, like where you're trying to eat clean and healthy?
Yes, I mean, especially it's hard in the Philippines. The food is so salty and rich and sweet. It tastes so good. So it's hard, especially there in the Philippines. But I try my best to diet, even though it's so difficult. But even now with the concert and everything, with the lifts, in the concert we have a lyrical dance, and there are quite a lot of lifts.
Okay.
And I did struggle at the beginning because it'd been so long since I'd done like heavy lifting, so such a heavy, but like more than like the average lifting. So like the squats, it was hard, and we only had many days did we
3 days.
3 days.
Three days.
We had
So
3
you had a
days
quick
to rehearse.
turnaround.
Yeah.
So I think both of you have got great physiques, we can see that. So obviously with such a high energetic performance, you're obviously burning like a lot of calories.
Yeah.
Do you think that like, you know, constantly dancing, constantly moving has helped build your stamina?
Definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely. It's gotten easier throughout the tour.
Actually, when we did the concert the first time, the whole thing was really, really tiring. But then when we were in Doha, I felt tired, but I wasn't as tired as when we first did it. And then yesterday, I was pretty chill.
Yeah. So you felt like you feel like you've improved as time's gone on, as you've rehearsed more and more. So I know like you were an on-screen couple and now you're also an off-screen couple as well.
Yes.
So do you try to like encourage each other to like, you know, maintain your healthy lifestyle, looking after your bodies?
Well, yes, but we can only do so much. I mean, as soon as we have free time, of course, we get back into it. I mean, we both used to be
Really active.
like gym buffs.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what are your like favorite healthy snacks then while you're on the road? Because obviously you're traveling so much as well. So what would your like favorite snacks be that you would want to share with our viewers?
For me, it's not. I don't have like a particular one.
Yeah.
I always search for the food that has the least oil and salt and everything. Maybe dark chocolate every now and then. But
That's a good thing to have. And yourself?
I don't really diet. I tried, but it was so hard for me because I love food. But then I eat fruits a lot.
Nice. So like lots of healthy fruits.
Yeah.
That's your like top tip, and obviously that helps with your amazing skin because
Yeah.
you've got gorgeous skin and gorgeous hair. Can you maybe share with our viewers a little bit about your skincare routine?
Well, before, because the teen years, I used to like have a lot of pimples on my face, but then the doctor advised me to keep drinking a lot of water.
Yeah.
And then fruits, eat healthy, less oil, less fried food.
Definitely. Well, you both look absolutely gorgeous, so obviously your fitness and your health regime is definitely working. So is there any sports that you like to take part in? So obviously like dancing and performing is like takes up a lot of your time, but if you're just like relaxing, is there any sports that you like to do?
she likes boxing.
Yeah, I used to
Okay.
box.
Okay, like what kind of
last
boxing?
year. Actually, it's just for workout.
Okay, nice. So how did you feel that helped like the improvement of your body? Did it help how you looked?
Well, because I went into boxing because my arms are really weak.
Okay.
So with the punches, it kind of I can lift myself now.
Yeah.
Before I
give you
couldn't.
more of a
like
toned
it's so
look.
yeah. Before I was so weak.
Yeah.
But now it's.
So definitely it's
better.
helped with your strengthening
Yeah.
and everything. Perfect. Any sports that you like as well?
When I was younger, I played a wide variety of sports, from gymnastics to golf. Really strange sports that a kid wouldn't usually play, but now mainly I have a lot of hobbies, so I guess that really takes up my time more than sports. But
Okay.
like making music and other things like that. But going to the gym for me was more like a lifestyle. It just felt good to feel healthy, so
Yeah.
that's why I did it. And I would go every day with friends. So to me, it was almost like a sport.
Okay, perfect. So obviously we said Dubai is an amazing city. You know, I'm a proud ambassador of Dubai. So there are so many fun activities to do here. Have you had the chance, or do you want to have the chance to do any
Yes.
of the amazing
Yeah.
activities? What's on your bucket list?
Tomorrow you will.
On my bucket list, like,
His bucket list.
is skydiving.
That.
At the palm.
Yes.
Yeah, so tomorrow I'm gonna be doing that.
Okay.
And she'll be there on the plane with me, but I
And
know.
just
You're
watch.
not gonna jump?
I'm scared.
to do it.
One of the things that I'm afraid of is heights.
Okay.
And I promised myself that I would never go skydiving because I don't think I can.
Well, definitely. So you're definitely into extreme sports. So that's something that you're really into.
Yes, yes.
Will you have any other chances to do any other activities?
Desert
Also the
safari.
desert safari.
Okay.
Burj Khalifa,
Okay.
everything.
So you're going to be challenging your heights fears a couple of times.
Yeah, yeah, with that I can, but with jumping, I don't think I can.
Thank you so much for having a chat with us and sharing with us all your health and fitness tips. And we can't wait to see you next time in Dubai.
Yes, can't wait to be back. Thank you.
So from Physique TV, we've got a little gift for you. So you two can have your fabulous yellow Physique TV t-shirt. So maybe you
Awesome.
can wear it when you're boxing or when you're working out.
When I'm
So there you
dieting.
go, guys. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Physique TV, be your best.
Fast and Furious 6 actress Gal Gadot is all set to startle us with her role as Wonder Woman in the new movie Batman vs Superman. At 5'10", the tall, skinny physique of this former beauty queen raised skepticism about her suitability for the role. To shake off the negative buzz, Gal put her heart and soul to pack up surplus pounds. Since the release of the movie has been delayed from summer of 2015 to May 2016, the relentless lady had enough time to mold herself for her role by following a diet and exercise plan. Gal's diet was high in fiber and packed with nutrient-laden fruits and vegetables. Although she engaged in numerous cardio workouts to perk up her speed and endurance, she focused on strength training to build up her killer abs and look more muscular. Aside from this, she's also a big fan of TRX and Pilates, which rendered a full-body workout. Gal also switched to sports to vary her routine. To really embrace her role, Gal also practiced intense combat sports as kickboxing, martial arts, kung fu, sword fighting, and jiu-jitsu. Again, here are the headlines. 4th edition of the Sports Industry Awards honors top industry leaders. Gulf Multisports hosts Aquathlon at Emirates Palace. Arab fashion designers showcase their eco-friendly designs at Arab Fashion Week 2016. And on Celebrity Fit, popular love team James Reid and Nadine Lustre share their fit and healthy lifestyle. Thanks for joining me today. If you have any comments or suggestions, connect with us on our social media pages. I'm Rosina. See you next time.